boy, oh boy. Talk about what a way to end the show, right? I, oh man, I don't even know where to start. I'm so torn, right? I really hope that this is all a swerve. I feel like I'm hoping this is all a swerve. By that I mean, you know, Cody giving up his main event spot for The Rock to come in and take his place. I hope that's a swerve. But what's up, guys? LA back again, coming to you with another episode, another video of the channel. I'll give you my thoughts on WWE SmackDown for February 2nd, 2024. Man, what a way to go. We'll definitely get into that. Let me just go off my memory here. I know, man, it's just a lot to digest, right? And I'm on my walk here, beautiful day. You know, the show started with Logan Paul, the United States champion. He kicks off SmackDown, gives Kevin Owens his credit, says that Kevin Owens hurted him like way more than Mayweather did. Kevin Owens comes out. They do a little back and forth. Logan Paul says Kevin Owens smells bad. Kevin Owens did a wise, slick line of, well, I was baiting in Prime. I definitely like that, which led into a match with Kevin Owens versus Theory. Good little match. Logan Paul was on commentary. Shout out to Corey Graves and Wade Barrett. Carried the show with the new commentary team. Like it. Definitely a little weird hearing Corey Graves not be kind of heelish. He's kind of like the straight guy. But it's good. I like the, I like the level up. Let's see how he does. And yeah, so Kevin Owens beats Theory. Logan Paul passes Theory the brass knucks. Kevin Owens takes it, knocks him out, knocks off Grayson Waller, and goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3. That was that. We had a fatal four-way match with the LWO, Pete Dunne, Tyler Bate, Angel Garza and Humberto, and Pretty Deadly. Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate wins. Good little match. I wish they kind of did more of a tournament style, like a traditional tag team versus tag team, but I guess they just want to save some time. After that, we had Bayley come out, makes her WrestleMania decision. I'm not going to lie. I was distracted by the outfit. Bayley killed it with the outfit. Cool design. Very distracted. Very, very distracted. But I heard what she was saying. She called out the Damage Control without Dakota Kai. Before that, they had like a segment backstage where I guess they were talking ish about Bayley. Bayley heard it. She didn't like it. Felt disrespected. Called EO out on it. The Kabuki Warriors, Asuka and Kairi Sane, stomped her out. They were stomping on her. She goes to the corner, and I guess behind the steel steps there was a metal pipe. Grabs the pipe, hits Kairi Sane, hits Asuka, about to hit EO, and EO had the belt, about to hit Bayley, and they never hit each other. Bayley grabs the mic and says, "And for my WrestleMania decision, I'll see you in the main event of WrestleMania." Pretty cool. Shout out to Bayley. I'm not sure she's going to get new theme music. It's good. It's been what, 5 years since Bayley was a face. So, long overdue. I know a lot of fans. There was a lot of Bayley fan little girl babies that joined the wrestling industry because they're such a Bailey fan. So I guess it'd be really cool to see Bailey back as a hero. Next segment, we have Bobby Lashley with the Street Profits versus the Final Testament. And I think before that, there was a segment with, Naomi coming out with the SmackDown contract. Everyone was supporting her. Mia Yim, Bianca, and Shotzi. Tiffany Stratton came out, said this is her time now, basically, and slapped the dog crap out of Mia Yim, which I had to say, damn, that was dirty, so that led into a match for them coming up. But yeah, Bobby Lashley comes out with the Street Profits Final Testament. They didn't really have a match. They said it was a 6-man tag. I guess they didn't have time for it. They got into a big brawl inside the ring. Bobby Lashley slams Karrion Kross, about to pick Karrion Kross up for the Hurt Lock. Karrion Kross's wife jumps on Bobby Lashley's back, goes for a, try to do like a sleeper hold or something, or just to get him off him. B-Fab finally shows up, pretty much showing that she's part of the Street Profits and Bobby Lashley crew. I don't know if they're still going by the name of Pride or they're going with something else now. No clue. But it was good to see B-Fab. Like I always say in all my videos, use your talents. As long as it makes sense, use your talent, build new stars, get them over. I really like that. Next match after that, you have Mia Yim, a.k.a. Machin, versus Tiffany Stratton. Great match. I like it. I like the pace. You're using your talent. Mia Yim I always been a fan of Mia Yim. I'm like, why aren't they not using her enough? Or if they use her, it's these quick little matches. I like her. Like, she could go heavy hitter, believable. Tiffany, gonna be a star as well. I think they could get like maybe 1 or 2 more matches out of this. I would stretch this out, honestly. Like Mia Yim got pinned. She got beat by the prettiest moonsault, in WWE or in wrestling. But I feel like they could go 1 more week, try to stretch this out and see, why not? Next, we have the Cody Rhodes decision, from what I can remember. So basically, Roman Reigns comes out looking like a final boss as always, grabs the mic, crowd's going crazy, says the acknowledge me thing. Then he started dumping on Seth, and the world title on Raw. Like, if this was still a SmackDown versus Raw situation, totally get it. But, I just felt like they just crapped all over all the months, all the hard work, all the painful matches, everything Seth put in to build that title from scratch. They just completely crapped on it, and I was like, I just felt bad for Seth, and I felt bad for the title, basically. If the title had feelings or whatever, but I understand. I remember there was rumors saying Roman didn't like the fact they made a secondary title after they just unified the World Heavyweight title with the WWE Universal title. So, I get it, but, I just felt, it's just, I don't know. That was just weird to me. Like, I didn't know how to, do people care about that title still now? They just completely just crapped all over it, honestly. And then basically Roman Reigns says, Cody, you could be the number 1 second best, or you could take another shot at the best. The choice is yours. Cody comes out, big pop as usual. And here's what I will say about Cody. Cody Rhodes to me is the closest successor to John Cena. I said it since he came back. I said, hey, this guy looks like a baby face no matter what. He's well spoken. He knows how to answer his questions. After the Royal Rumble win and he was in the press conference and they asked questions about Vince McMahon and the way he handled those questions, especially with how sticky that situation is, man, like he just handled it with class, just master class, So, and even with Cena, all the Make-A-Wish, he transcends everything, but he never still didn't have the I guess the older audience, it was always divided. Like, let's go Cena sucks. With Cody, he has everyone. He has the kids, he has the adults, he has the women, he has the locker room. Like, it's just everything's there waiting for him. So when he's standing there against Roman, I'm like, there's no one better that could beat Roman and look into the future and carry the company to new heights. He's the guy. There's no one else. Ah, boy. And then it came to, Cody, he starts talking, explaining, hey, let's make no mistake about it. Seth Rollins said some very amazing things, truthful things, except for one thing. The title that's around Roman's waist is the title I want. That's the title with the lineage. That's the title with the prestige. That's the title that my father held and was taken away from him. Bruno Sammartino, Hogan, Austin, everyone. That's what I want. I want my name beside those amazing, legendary superstars. So I have to beat you. I'm coming for you. And basically saying, I just don't want to just beat you and win the title. I want everything. You said the fans, the cameramen, the whole production, the ring, everything is yours. I want it all, which means he's saying, I want to be the face of the company, of the WWE going forward. It's me. I'm the guy. I'm sitting there watching it, and I'm like, yeah, I see it. Makes no sense. It makes no sense why he's not, he should be. He has my vote. He's the guy. But then he says, I will beat you. I had you. You cheated me last year. And I am coming for you, Roman Reigns, but not at WrestleMania. And when he says this, my face changed. I was like, oh no, what is he, what's going on here? What's happening? He says, he's been talking. There's someone he's been talking to personally, and that someone knows you very well. And in my head, I said, oh no, The Rock's music hits. Everyone goes crazy. Some people confused. I tweeted, oh no, on Twitter or X. And this is the first time in my life. Like, The Rock to me is one of my heroes, right? And I'm sitting there watching this and I'm like, yes, we all want Rock to face Roman. This is not the time. This is not the time. Any other time is great, but this is not the time. I'm not going to go on social media, hate on The Rock ever. I won't hate on The Rock, in any situation. But I'm hoping the things that I'm reading online that says, The Rock, politicked his way through to get a title match against Roman, his cousin. I get it, his family ties. But you have to know this is Cody's moment. The story is just so simple. It writes itself. It writes itself. Why wouldn't you at least let that play out and let it follow through? But I will say, if this is a swerve, they got everyone. The YouTube video of The Rock coming out to do a face-to-face stare down against Roman Reigns is the most disliked video on WWE's YouTube. They got everyone. Everyone on Twitter saying, let it play out. It's okay. The Rock's box office. It's going to do numbers. Cody could wait another year, or Cody could fight Seth. How can you have Seth and Cody have a match at WrestleMania for a title that Roman just completely crapped over? And the fact that Cody literally said on camera, I want Roman's title. Everything's all messy and messed up. So, man, like, I'm sitting there, I'm like, yeah, this is a pickle here. You know what I mean? This is a situation. The Rock comes out, does his normal poses, gets off the turnbuckle, extends his hand out to Cody. Cody kind of hesitates for a second. Cody takes his hand out, shakes The Rock's hand. The Rock pulls him in, and The Rock starts whispering things in Cody's ear. As I'm watching this, like, I'm literally hoping The Rock's going to say, oh, no, I'm not going to fight Roman at WrestleMania. I'm going to fight Roman at Elimination Chamber. I'm just waiting for something, like some swerve or something. Nothing. He just whispers in Cody's ear. Cody was smiling, and then I seen that smile just drop, looking like Cody's holding back tears, and I'm like, damn, not like this, right? Not like this. And like I said, Rock's one of my heroes. Cody has grown on me tremendously. Always been a Cody fan since Legacy, because they showed Cody is going to be the next Randy Orton, right? Like, he has same thing, Legacy with Evolution. Then we did the whole dashing thing, and he wore the mask because, like, he thought it was ugly. Like, it was just, he was always entertaining to me. Even when he did the Stardust thing, I thought there was going to be a twist at the end of Stardust where he's going to just come back into regular Cody and maybe turn on his brother or something. But, yeah, man, like, Cody lets go of The Rock's hug. He looks at The Rock and basically says, the ring's all yours, or Roman's all yours, or whatever. Steps out of the ring. And then, walks up the ramp. He stops halfway, turns around, looks at The Rock. The Rock looks at him, and The Rock's nodding his head, like, for an approval. Like, yeah, like, you definitely earn my respect, like, So that's where, for me, I feel like, okay, there could be a chance for a swerve here. Because the nodding looked like it was a nod of approval. Like, yeah, like you are the guy. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know, or maybe I'm just wishful thinking or something, but, man, like, even after that, like, the crowd was chanting Rocky, rightfully so. We're always excited to see The Rock back in wrestling. But it's just like, oh, man, like watching Cody walk up the ring, just like with his head kind of held low a little bit. It's like, damn, like, you just won the Royal Rumble and you're giving away, or I guess you got your main event stripped from you, right? So Rock and Roman did a stare down and they went off the air. So nothing's been technically confirmed other than the press conference on this Thursday in Vegas about WrestleMania. I don't know. So maybe everyone's overreacting, but from how things are looking, from the things that people are reading online, it looks like that's where they're going with it, right? And I don't know. It's just, the finish, the story could have easily be finished, right? Like Cody, he said in a press conference after the Royal Rumble, he's like, I see the memes. I'm tired of the memes. More memes are coming now, right? And if you go on Twitter or X, you'll see all the memes. Like, they're still making fun of Cody and saying you never finished the story, and they practically have The Rock tell him to get out of the ring, like, your dream's over and all this crazy stuff. Man, I'm just completely speechless. So I don't know what route they could go with this. If they have Roman versus Rock at Chamber, then Roman could beat The Rock and then lose to Cody at WrestleMania. But if they have Roman not wrestle at the Chamber, then Cody's in the Chamber, wins, fights Seth at WrestleMania if Seth is cleared. But if Rock's in charge now of TKO or have some say in the board of directors, and now I'm seeing stories that The Rock wants to push for a win to beat Roman, I don't know. It doesn't make, like, that's not building anything new. WWE finally has a situation where WrestleMania 40 is already sold out, like, months in advance. That for the first time in a long time, they don't need old stars for help. They have the talents there for the roster alone. So I don't know, I'm just kind of baffled by this, right? I'm very, very baffled here. I don't know, because two part-timers main eventing WrestleMania 40, unless The Rock will be around a little bit more. I doubt seeing him be back more than Roman, and Roman's barely there, right? And if this was the case, then you could have just had The Rock be in the Rumble then, right? Just have The Rock be in the Rumble and make the last three be, or the last four be Rock, Gunther, Cody, Punk. I think that'll be a cool visual. We can see how The Rock is conditioning wise. Like, can he move around, handle these moves, and not get winded? Just to make him understand, like, hey, like, we want a classic match. We don't want huffing and puffing and stuff like that. But I don't know. But you all let me know what you think. It's crazy out here. I was talking for a while, but just wild news, man. Wild way to end the SmackDown. I was not expecting that. No one was. But yeah, you guys let me know what you think in the comment section. Like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Let me know what y'all think about everything. And yeah, I'll see you guys for my thoughts on Raw. Take care. Enjoy your evening. Enjoy your day. Enjoy your afternoon. I'm out.